Well, it seems as if there may be trouble in paradise. And when I say trouble in paradise, I'm talking about Stacey and Florian. Now, of course, with the upcoming episode of The Last Resort, we do see Darcy does appear. I'm pretty sure she appears in the next episode, if not maybe the one after that one. There is a very intense scene where we witness Florian put in a position where he has to choose which sister, whether that be Darcy or whether that be Stacey. Now, of course, in that trailer, we saw Stacey walking off, storming off, running off, absolutely irate. Well, here's the thing. When you go to Stacey's follow page, okay, you do a simple little check, type in Florian's name. Look at what we have over here. No results found. What does this mean? I mean, listen, in this day and age, the second people start to unfollow one another, that is when we know that their relationship is now no longer healthy. We now know that their relationship is that bad that they don't even want to see each other's appearances on social media, let alone in real life. But of course, I'm not just gonna check Stacey's page and not go off and check her husband's page, Florian. They are married, yes. So we go to his follow page and stuff in particular. You click in the search, you type in Stacey's name, and look at what we got over here. Stacey is nowhere to be seen on his page as well, which is now telling us something that obviously is in front of our eyes. Stacey and Florian is seen to no longer be on the same page. Now, I didn't think about Darcy, to be fair, but as I can see, Florian is also not following Darcy as well. I'm not too sure why I didn't think about searching her name before, but with that being said though, just to be cheeky, let's see if George is here. Oh, seems as if he's not following Georgie as well. So this is quite interesting. So now we got Florian in a situation where he's no longer following Stacey, no longer following Darcy, no longer following Georgie. So it makes you sit here and wonder what is going on with Florian, Darcy, Stacey, and Georgie. Now, we have known notoriously for Stacey, for Georgie and Darcy to always be on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. But when it's come to Stacey and Florian, these two have been quite consistent in their relationship. But of course, at the same time though, it has been revealed in this current season so far that Florian isn't like always a nice person to be around when he's drinking. And also, it has also been revealed that he does spend a lot of time outside, you know, partying, enjoying that Miami life without his wife. Okay, but also on top of that, it's also shown that he seems to have more time or spend more time with Darcy outside the house, having fun with her, rather than actually, you know, being at home with his actual wife, or maybe even going out with his wife and actually having a freaking blast. So there is that part as well. I mean, listen, it's entirely up to you folks, obviously, how you want to take this information and stuff in particular, but it's not looking good at this moment in time. But while I'm here, let me just quickly check on George's page. Let me see if George is in a position here where he's actually following Stacey. Interesting. So Georgie is not following Stacey. Let's see if he's following Darcy. Okay, he's not following Darcy. Okay, very interesting. I would imagine he's not following Florian either, because Florian isn't following him. Wow. So something's really going on right now with these four in this little square, should we call it? Four-sided shape, you know what I mean? Call it a rectangle if you like. You want to get technical about it. But right now, things are obviously not going in the right direction. Now, here's the thing. We know that recently, well, not recently, but a few months back, we did see Darcy and Georgie filming. We saw them arriving at an airport where they will be followed by a camera crew. And it's at this moment in time feels as if maybe Stacey and Darcy will be back for their own season. But the thing that's quite interesting about that is that there was plenty of rumors of Stacey and Darcy's show actually being cancelled. But yet we then saw filming happening with Georgie and Darcy. Now, we haven't seen Georgie being teased to come on The Last Resort, so that can only tell us that yes, these two are back for either a season of 90 Day Fiancé, which I would thought would have been maybe of the upcoming season, which is not. Maybe they're back for another season, who knows? Maybe Happy Ever After, who knows? But at this moment in time, it seemed as if they were filming for something, and whatever that may be, I guess we have to wait to find out if that obviously, you know, filming does obviously go to plan. Okay, now with that being said, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, okay, regarding the situation that we are witnessing here with Stacey and Florian no longer following each other, including Darcy as well being a part of that. Now, I'm gonna lie to you, this wasn't a part of the video, but I really want to talk about this specific thing. You see this video right now that I'm on highlighted? Can you see how these two don't even look like twins anymore? This is crazy work. Not really my kind of thing, to be honest with you, looking at you know, making videos about people's appearances per se, unless it's necessary. I don't know if it's necessary right now, but while I'm here, I'm gonna mention it. Can somebody please explain to me why Darcy, because I'm assuming this is definitely Darcy and that one is Stacey, she looks completely different to her sister now. I mean, don't get it twisted. Neither one of them look like how they were born. Neither one of them look like how they were naturally meant to be anyway, because they've had so much freaking work done to themselves. But we're now in a position where we are looking at two people who were born, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, as identical twins, and now they look like, huh? I mean, honestly, what's happened to Darcy's face is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Honestly, I feel like we need to get like a season of where these two go to therapy so we can find out what has drove these two women to a position where they have to get work done on a daily freaking basis. I mean, it feels like a daily basis. Hell, it feels like they have something done on a minute basis. Hell, it feels like they have something done on a second basis. Hell, it feels like they have to get something done on a millisecond basis. You know them ones right there? Oh my goodness gracious me. Either way, these two, I really hope one day they can look at themselves and be like, you know what? I need to stop. You know what? We've done too much. You know what? We need to now actually remove a lot of the things that we've done to ourselves and just love ourselves for who we are. I think it makes it worse when you got two twins that are insecure. You know, sometimes you get one person that's insecure within the family, or maybe one or two, whatever. This is a situation where both of them are just as bad as each other, but Darcy has definitely gone a whole different direction because her head shape, it's not even the same as her sisters anymore. Honestly, I am highly concerned. Highly concerned. I really hope that you know, these two can one day just love themselves for who they are and nothing else but that, because this is just, yeah, let me keep that one to myself, to be fair. I don't want to be saying any words that are cruel, to be fair, because that is not my intention. My intention is that if you're somebody that is addicted to the knife, to the needle, honestly, just look at these two. Come on now. I mean, you can put Shekinah in that conversation as well. Another woman that's always notoriously under the knife doing something to her appearance and then denies it, as if like we don't see these things that she promotes on her own bloody page. You know what I mean? But you know the problem is though, she kind of probably sees herself and says, well, at least I'm not as bad as those two, so I'm good. Which is one of the worst things that you can ever tell yourself. You know, it's like having one friend that is 600 pound that's 600 pounds, and then have another friend that's 500 pounds. The one that's 500 pounds thinks that they're okay because they've got a friend that's 600 pounds. Make that make sense, people. Come on now. Anyway, with that being said, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. We'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.